I am. Right, thought I'd do a little chat tonight. Don't know what about, but I'll talk about anything, I suppose. Just went and made myself a cup of coffee, and as I went to pour the hot water in, I went and knocked my cup over with milk, sugar, and coffee in it. So I had to make another one. Bloody thing. I actually felt that if my hand was being like pulled away from it, and the kettle knocked the bloody cup over, but could be just me being tired. Been tired quite a lot over the last few days, actually. Don't know why. I've been bloody tired. I was going to go to bed earlier, actually, but I thought, no, I'll stay awake because otherwise I ain't going to sleep tonight. So, the snow's now gone. My balcony is clear of snow. The roads are clear, but it's still cold outside, bloody cold. Still can't get my DVR system to work. So it looks like I might have to buy a new one. So that might happen in about the next month or two. I won't be buying a new computer. I'll be buying a new DVR. I don't think I'll be buying like one of those wired ones like I've been using. I think I might save up a bit more and get myself a Wi-Fi one. And hopefully I might be able to get connected and stream through the PC. Otherwise, the webcam will be facing the monitor. Streaming that way, I suppose. I don't know. But, yeah, I think this one's at it now. Doesn't seem to want to do nothing. So, yeah, it seems like things are heating up on here again. More shit stirring, more hate, more backstabbing, more trolling, more fake accounts. But what can you do about it? Not a lot. So I tend just to ignore it all now. You know, if I do see any kind of like nasty videos on me, I will download it. And if I can prove who's done them, then I will hand it over to the police. And that's a guarantee. But for now, all these fake accounts that's opening up on Facebook on me, I'm just reporting them. Reporting them and reporting them and reporting them. Oh, yeah. I just feel so bloody tired. Don't know what to do. I'm not streaming like, as in like paranormal streams, because I just don't think it's worth doing it right now. You know, with all the shit that keeps going on, all the hate and the trolls, who just don't want to leave me and other people alone, you know. Because these people are just like sad little shits. Got nothing better to do. Hello, Julie. Bloody hell, long time no see. I've got an idea who it is, but I'm not saying who it is. And I don't want people saying who they think it is on here. Because if names have been mentioned on here on side chat, then if it ain't that person or persons, they start coming to me and complaining about it to me. Then they start, you know, attacking me and slagging me down, saying that, you know, I allowed it to come onto my channel. So, if anything happens on it, just ignore it, guys. It's the best thing to do. Just remove the comments, block them, and that's it. I've not been doing too much, Julie. There's just too much hate still going around on social media. Seems like people don't want to, let bygones be bygones and move on and do their own shit. Every time Rose comes on here, we both get trolled left, right, centre. Seems like people don't want me and Rose to stream anymore. Well, I said to her, it's up to us if we want to stream. They can't do fuck all. If we want to stream, we'll stream. But I think she's more concerned that, it's going to affect me again in a big way like it had done in the past. So we've kind of come to an agreement that we won't stream with each other. I can go on her channel and sit there on the side chat and chat. She can come on here and chat. But you will get people on here being nasty. And it's just a sad life really that they've got. Keep causing problems and trolling people and lying about people and, just a sad thing going on. I do keep telling her, just ignore it, block them. People going to her and telling her shit, just ignore it. Don't believe on what they're saying because it's a load of bullshit anyway. Because there are people out there who still don't like me and Rose talking to each other. And I said to her, well, they're going to have to fucking lump and like it because it's not going to stop me talking to you. And if you want to come on and talk to me, you come on and talk to me. If they stop on the side chat, we just block them. That's all you can do, really. It's just being stupid, They're just being stupid and childish. That's what it is. Stupid and childish because they've got nothing better to do. Hoping that we'll retaliate back by doing more videos. But I ain't going to do them. I'm not doing them. I've told people I'm not going to do them. I don't really want to be talking about it, to be honest with you, but, sometimes you need to talk about it to try to get it out your system, clear your mind. Letting them little dickheads know that we're not going to talk about them. We're not going to be pointing our fingers to certain people's names. We're not going to send their names to all the channels on here. If it gets to that point where it gets too bad and we can prove who it is, then you can actually report it to the police and have them done for malicious communications. Cyberbullying. Hate. Well, hate I don't know about, but cyberbullying you can. Trolling possibility. And these idiots don't realise that, trolling and cyberbullying is a criminal. It is a crime. And they think they can get away with it by hiding behind a keyboard and a VPN. I ain't going to stop them, tracking them down. So I try to keep quiet. I try to be, Mr. Nice Guy. Well, I've been Mr. Nice Guy because I've not been attacking anyone. I've not been mentioning people's names. If I ever mention anyone's names, it's more in like a polite kind of manner, in a positive manner. Letting people know that, people I might have had problems with, we've moved on. But I do still see that people are arguing amongst each other. I did watch a few channels last night where there's just so much hate, cyberbullying drama still going on in the paranormal. And it's just so sickening and tiring listening and watching this shit. I don't have to sit there and watch it. But I do because I'm thinking, well, look at these people slagging each other off, calling them all the nasty names, threatening people, trying to make people monsters when they're not. They're just innocent people that's trying to get on with their own channel, but you've got the haters, you've got the people out there who are jealous of them. And it's just so tiring and sickening watching this shit. No, I'm not getting involved in it. I'm not taking anyone's sides. It's one thing I'm not going to be doing. So I've still got this thing, as you know, which is still taking a while to go through, you know. We all know that I got a guy arrested. So I've told many people it. The only thing is I won't say the person's name, where he lives, or what his YouTube channel is. So I was advised not to. And the court proceeding is, you know, still going ahead, but it's going to still be a while yet. And then the police told me, like, if you get, you know, attacked by people, just don't retaliate, you know. Don't do any videos, don't talk about it, don't, you know, point your fingers at people, because, like, you know, you could be pointing your finger to an innocent person who may not even be involved in it. Then you're going to be drawing them into the problem, aren't you? So I don't point my finger to anyone. I don't mention people's names. I don't say the channels. When I'm being attacked on Facebook, I just say, hey, look, guys, you know, someone's created a fake Facebook account on me. Please do not accept a friend request, because it's not me. It's a fake account, and they're going to probably, well, what they probably do is that they probably try to get you on as a friend request. And once you accepted it, they're going to slag you off. They're going to argue. They're going to, like, really dig into you. And they're going to make it look like it's me when it isn't. So as soon as I see fake Facebook accounts on me, I'll report it straight away. I'll screenshot them. I'll screenshot any messages that they post. And it's on my hard drive. And if I see that they're causing problems, and I find out who it is, they will be reported. They will be reported to the police, I'll tell you. Because that's malicious communications. They're cyberbullying. They're attacking me and innocent people. They're making me look like the person who's causing all the shit when it ain't me. I was just trying to, like, you know, get back my life. Well, trying to get my life back a little bit. You know, I've not been doing too many streams. I've been watching, you know, a lot of movies and documentaries on Netflix and on Amazon Prime. Sometimes I might watch something on, like, YouTube, like a couple of, like, other YouTube channels, but it's not, you know, like paranormal really. It's like more gaming. I've been watching people do a lot of gaming. I did a little, like, well, I actually done some gaming today, actually, and done a live stream on it. On my gaming channel for an hour and a half. And I came off. Hello, Rose. Now, well, you know, it's time to make up. If you want to make up, just don't slag each other off. No arguing, no fighting. You know, I know people are trying to stop me and Rose, you know, to stream with each other. And I've got a good idea who it is. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but I'm not going to mention their name. Because, you know, there is a possibility that I can be wrong. But, you know, that gut feeling doesn't really tell me that I'm wrong. I think it is, or I think it is. They're hiding behind, like, that little brick wall, trying to act innocent when they're not. They're just, like, constantly, you know, trolling me and, you know, doing fake accounts on me and coming on and slag me off. But I'm, you know, I'm the better person. I just ignore the fuckers. I just, like, say, well, fuck you. You know, you carry on. Because I'll tell you one thing, yeah. You just get blocked, full stop. Blocked. Channel reported. If I've seen the videos on there, with me on it, I'll report you. I will flag your channel, I'll tell you that one. I don't want to be flagging channels, but if I see nasty videos on me, I will flag them. I don't give a fuck anymore. So, no arguing, please. No arguing. Hello, Gilberts. No, I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of this is just jealousy. It's fucking jealousy. And jealousy causes hate. It is hate. I think she meant to show you what. Look, you two, just don't do it on here, please. I'll turn the fucking stream off. You're not blocked. No, I've been invited on people's streams, right? But I've turned them down. And the reason I've told them is because I don't want the people who hate me and troll me to go onto their channel for them to be trolled and being targeted at and have problems. No, I've been asked by several people to go on their channel. And I said, no, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And they've asked me why. I've told them the reason why. No, I wanted them on my channel as well, actually, on my stream. But again, it's like, if I go on their channel, these haters will go on there and start the shit up, all right? They'll start the shit up. If I invite them on here, then they'll start on here. Look, just leave it, you two, yeah? You'll easily find out, Julie, if you're blocked or not by going on Rose's channel when she does the next stream. And if you are blocked, then just say, like, you know, can you unblock me, please? You know, you need to sort this shit out. So that's the problem. You know, people can't sort their shit out after time. They kind of let it run. It's like a vendetta in one way, I suppose. You know, I've accepted people's apologies. You know, I've accepted people's apologies. I've made up with people I've had problems with. But I know there are people who still don't like me. I know there's people who still hate me. I know there's probably a load of people that still talk shit about me behind my back. But that don't really bother me. What I don't hear and see, I don't give a fuck about, you know. It's when I do see and hear it, and I think it's bad enough, then I'll get copies of it, and I'll put it on a memory card and nip it down the old police station if I have to. Hello, Angela. I did put out the shared link on there. Rose had her channel taken down. It was flagged by haters, so she had to create a new one. So, no, there are people out there, you know, causing a lot of shit for her. And I don't like it because I sometimes think that she thinks it's me behind it when I'm not behind it. I'm not doing nothing to Rose. I'm trying to, you know, talk to Rose as I would, you know, like to a normal family member. You know, I treat Rose as a sister. You know, if she's got a problem, I ask her to come and talk to me about it. And if she don't want to talk about it, then fair enough, I'm not going to force her. that I know who's doing some of this shit. I fucking guarantee I know who's behind some of this shit. Can I prove it? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But I'm not going to say who I think it is and their channel names. Because as I say, I can be wrong. I have been wrong before. Look, you two stop it now. Don't even talk to each other, alright? No more said in chat, or otherwise I'm turning this off. I come on to have a general chat. See, that's another thing. Like, she's right in one way. The haters are out there like seeing you two fight. They get off it. They get off on it, seeing people fight. Oh, look, Judy and Rose having a fight on Steve's channel. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to cause Steve any problems. He's got the problem with them two arguing. Don't even ask where the coffee is. I went and made a cup of coffee and I knocked the fucking thing flying over, didn't I? So I'm making another cup. I suppose I've gone out and done some shopping today, but it's bloody cold out, so I didn't bother. All right, I said later. I know some of the mods don't like me, and I've got blocked a few times. And like, you know, Rose has unblocked me, and I've gone on there, and I got blocked again. So I kind of gave up. But Rose saw what was going on, and she unblocked me again. And she had a word with them, don't block Steve or else. So she gave them a warning. That's how it should be, Gilbert. Just come in and, you know, have a nice general conversation. Hello, Ulrich. Green fabric. Oh, that's the blanket. That's the blanket I've got here to wrap up my feet when my feet start getting bloody freezing cold again, because I just can't afford to keep the heating running in here. It's only a little blow fan, but that blow fan heater knocked eats up the bloody electric. I'm not saying nothing, Angela. I ain't got favourite mod. They're all my favourite mods. You all know what you to do when, you know, your trolls, I mean. The real haters out there. You know, I tried getting Rose to come on here a few times, but she's declined. Which, you know, I can understand, because we're both still getting attacked. And I keep saying, just ignore it, you know, block them. It's the best thing you can do. Just block them. Ignore their bullshit. Eventually they'll probably give up. But the sad thing is they'll probably go and start on someone else next. No, I do miss some of the people that used to come on here. No, that used to be moderators and good friends. But when all that shit went down, I lost a few people. We both lost people, we both lost friends. The sad thing is, though, they wanted to listen to all the lies and bullshit. And, it's just like one of those things that got out of control, I suppose. See, people will do anything to stop other people from streaming each other. They try to stop you from streaming. They do constant videos on you. They come on and troll on you under fake accounts and slag you off. And why do they do it? Because I told you, they're fucking jealous of us. No, I've lost subscribers. Yeah, I've definitely lost subscribers. But some of that is partly my fault because I did, like an idiot, retaliate on people. But that is my choice. That is my own way to deal with it, I suppose, because I wasn't going to keep getting set, I'm not going to keep sitting there getting bullied and bullied and bullied and bullied. I got bullied plenty enough at school. And I didn't want that happening on me. And when people were doing videos on me, I'm going to fucking retaliate. If I can't make up with them and ask them what the problem is, and, I was stupid enough to retaliate. And a lot of people didn't want to see that. And they got pissed off with it. Look at the people that's left now. You've got Lindsay that left. Simon James left for a couple of reasons, actually. Who else is it? Russ the reporter, great guy. He fucking left. And when he thought it was all clearing up, he came back. Then it all started up again, so he left again. And he won't come back. He said he's never coming back to this channel. I lost a lot of good fucking friends on here because the haters on here. No one is better than anyone else. No, we all have good evidence. We all have good channels. We all have, good people on here. But some of them don't want to be even. They want to be the best of the best. And you're not going to get anyone to be the best of the best. It's not going to happen. But there are people out there who want to be number one, Look at my channel. I've got a lot more evidence than he's got. Well, no, because I've got fucking blinding evidence than some of you people got out there. I just don't go out, trying to get my name, out there to make money or anything like that. And I know some of you say, well, I'm not out there trying to get money. If you get your name in the papers or on radio or TV, fair enough, you've done something good to get your name out there. I've been in the paper. I've changed the fucking law books. So I've had my little bit of fame and fortune. Not saying I'm not going to get it again, but if TV company come knocking on my door, I'm not going to turn around and say no. Fuck it. You won't give up, Rose. I know you, Rose. I've known you too fucking long, Rose. I'm not being nasty to you, but how many times have you put your channel down and brought it back up? Every time you've done that, I've told you, you're letting them fuckers out there win all the time. And that's what they want to see. They want to see you get upset. They want to see you do videos, regarding it and them to go back. They're trying to flag your channel left, right, and centre. And if you ain't done nothing wrong, YouTube can't close your channel down because you can appeal against it. So hang on a minute, what have I done wrong? You show me what I've done wrong. And normally now with YouTube, they give you the option to delete or blur out certain things on your channel. Well, go and make a bloody coffee. I record all my police reports. When I have to call them here, I ask them permission to record. And every time I've had a police officer here, they give me permission. No, the first couple of times I said, well, why do you want to record it? I said, well, you got your recording. And I know that's, used in evidence if it goes, to court or something like that. But what happens if your memory card suddenly screws up? You ain't got no video footage then, have you? So they said, yeah, that's true. But, there's two. There's not a possibility that, both memory cards are going to screw up. But I'll tell them that I want, my own evidence as well. Because sometimes you don't see, one police officer might be standing kind of next to me. One could be standing at the door. And, the officer is not videoing the officer when the other officer is questioning me or taking statements from me. So every time I had the police around, I record it on video. Even with the case going on at the moment, the guy has been down 3 times and I've recorded all 3 interviews with him. And I don't just keep it on one hard drive. I've got 5 hard drives, spare ones, and I put it on every single hard drive, and even on a memory stick, just in case the hard drive might pack up on me for some reason. I know. I was going to have a shave, but it's just too fucking cold in here sometimes, I need the hair, on my head and my beard, keep my bloody head warm, my face warm. I was going to shave my hair this week, but I'm not going to. It's still too freaking cold. Still cold. My hair keeps sticking up at the back because when I'm laying down and I'm moving around, my hair is going back up, that kind of thing. And it sticks up. I've got to keep trying to comb it down. But I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. It's my head, my hair. I'll do what I'll do with it. I don't need him here. Don't even bother with him trying to contact me. No. I've got 3 officers involved right now. And I'm not lying to you, I've got 3 officers, 2 male and 1 female. And they're all looking after my case. I was laying in bed earlier, right, and I thought, I'm going to get a phone call later, I bet you. And I'm laying there, suddenly the fucking phone rings. And I'm thinking, well, the only people who's got my phone number is the police and maybe 1 or 2 services, kind of thing. Virgin Media or BT. And I went to pick the phone up and answered it. Fucking Amazon. I thought, hang on a minute. I ain't given Amazon my phone number. I'm sure I ain't gave Amazon my phone number. It's just saying that my payment update's due. So I just put the phone down, left it. And about 2 hours later, fucking another phone call, and guess what? Bloody Amazon again. Saying the same damn thing. Did you know that you have ears outside your head? Well, yeah, of course. Luckily enough, they're not big like Dumbos. They don't flap when I hear things. Oh, hello, Dave. Oh, dear. I just don't know what to do or say sometimes when I'm on here now. You know. Don't want to be constantly talking about this shit all the time. I want to do paranormal, but every time I start trying to do the paranormal, we get the haters on here. Trying to call shit, trolling. And I won't be surprised we'll have 1 or 2 trolls on here later. I don't fancy doing any kind of like paranormal right now, to be honest with you. Actually, I can't because I haven't got no batteries. I only bought no batteries for God knows how long. And I know the battery on that ghost box won't work. Guarantee it. I bought batteries for like 6 months. And every time I try something, the battery's flat, and I'm thinking, well, where can I scrounge the battery from? And I've got like a bowl in the living room filled with like AA, triple A's, PP2s, you know, button batteries, everything, you know, probably about 200 batteries in there. And I'm digging out the PP9, you know, the square battery, and every one of them is blunt, you know, like flat. I should take them around Lidl's actually, because they have these great big containers where you can actually take batteries for, you know, to be recycled. Keep meaning to do that, but I just keep forgetting. I keep telling those to ignore the fuckers. That's what I'm doing. You know, I know I've done a couple of videos over the last couple of days, you know, about the Facebook accounts that people have been doing on me. You know, I need to let people know that people are doing Facebook account and even Instagram accounts on me, and like, I've had to report them. And they've just been sarcastic. These people, they just like opening accounts up, you know, putting their thumbs up and saying, "Steve, you're a sucker," or something like that. And the last 2 that they've done, I did report, but they've done like 5 on me at the moment, and I've got screenshots of all of them. And I just don't even bother with them anymore. I don't send them messages, you know, tell them to pack it in. When they send me a message, I just ignore it. I block them. I report the fake Facebook channel, and that's what you should do. No, Facebook is a lot better than YouTube because they actually deal with it that same day. With YouTube, it takes fucking ages for them to even do something. The only thing with YouTube is they're quick enough to, like, you know, take your video down or, you know, suspend your channel when you get flagged. But it takes like fucking weeks and weeks for them to even like look at an appeal. Because with YouTube, and I know this for a fact, so I have spoken to people who work for YouTube, right? When someone flags you, it actually gets picked up by an automated bot, a program. And it says, like, you know, your channel's been flagged or your video's been flagged, blah, 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 your channel's been suspended, blah, blah, blah. you know, you had the right to appeal, and if you do appeal, we'll get back to you. Now, if you appeal, that actually goes to a living person. It doesn't go to a bot. A living person actually looks at your appeal and decides if it stands to grounds that you can actually, you know, like, see there's nothing wrong with your video or your channel, and that person will send you a message saying, can't see nothing wrong with it, you know, we've reinstated your video, reinstated your YouTube channel, and that's it, you know, kind of, you've got no strikes, blah, blah, blah. And that's how they do it. Well, there we go, hide. I had someone, like, I was reading some news articles just now. I was in the bathroom, and I thought, yes, have a look on what's on the news. And there's one here, all right, a Turkish guy, Turkish husband, all right. This is how sick people can be, sick fuckers. Turkish husband poses with his pregnant wife moments before he throws her to her death so he can claim life insurance money. So what he's done, right, is that he's taken his wife, who's 7 months pregnant, out on like an outing. They're sitting on this rocky mountain for 3 hours, and the reason why he's sitting there for 3 hours because he's waiting for no one to be around. Then he just like gets over and throws off the cliff and instantly kills her and her unborn baby. The guy's 40 years old. The female was like 32 years old, and he done it for insurance money. And it's like, I think it was like for £32,000, but in Turkish money it's like 400,000 Turkish lira. So 400,000 Turkish lira converted into English is 40,865. So he killed his wife and his unborn child for insurance money. It's not on the internet, it's on here, on the mobile, it's in the newspapers. But yeah, you don't want to be like, you don't really want to read the bullshit that people put up about you on the internet. No, I ain't got time to sit here and slag people off when I can when I'm doing other stuff for myself. No, I'd rather be sitting watching TV than having a fight with someone on the internet. See, while I was doing that, that makes me look like, you know, a bit of a git. I ain't got time for people. You know, nasty ass people who want to keep causing problems. I'm not going to spend my time and my energy on them losers. And that's what they are, just fucking losers, man. People will like to see people suffer because they get off on it. Now, the thing is, I would have thought a lot of this shit would stop now because of, the pandemic. Now, I know a lot of people going out and buying consoles because they're stuck indoors, and they get fed up, if they can't go out because of lockdown, what are they going to do? So a lot of people are buying gaming consoles at the moment, and the computer industry is also kind of ramped up. A lot more people going out buying computers. But the sad thing is that when people are locked down, they get bored. So what do? They come on and cause problems and hit people, hate them. put hate messages up on people and like lie about people and just generally bully people, you know. I know. Well, you know, it's better to have more mods than no mods. At one time I didn't have hardly any mods, and when all the trolls were coming in, it was fucking hard to like sort the trolls out. So I'd rather have more than none. The internet contains all human emotions. True. It's not just cute cat pictures. No, it's little doggy pictures and little rabbit pictures and bunny pictures and horsey pictures and pony pictures and pictures of weird looking creatures and, you know, mythical kind of creatures, aliens, and, you know, all those weird pictures of all those weird creatures from under the sea. I've got so much stuff in here. Now, I looked in my room not long ago, in the living room, and I've got a box of cameras. Some of them takes like, you know, AA or AAA batteries, which are okay. But I've got a lot of cameras in there, which I got from the car booty, which ain't got no adapters, you know, no chargers, and I can't charge them up to find out if they work or not. So I was going to try to modify some of them, and some of them was going to give away for, like, you know, competition prizes later in the year if I decide to do them again. I probably will do competitions again, but not yet. Well, no. Got too much on my mind at the moment, and rather, you know, sit here thinking, well, what can I do for a competition prize? I'm just waiting for the weather to come back, you know, the nice warmer weather. So when the nice weather comes back, I might decide, if I can afford it, get myself another fishing license. Go and get a permit up at Clapham Common and go and do some more fishing. Definitely do some metal detecting over at the permission I've got, where, you know, I have been doing metal detecting in the last year, you know, and where the landowner gave me permission to do my bushcraft. And while I'm up there, I might try to do like a little mini investigation up there, like I did last time when I went up there. I've done like a little ghost box session. Yeah, it may be good to boost views, but, you know, how many views I get on here, really, to be honest with you. You know, my viewing has gone, you know, down the toilet pan, really, I suppose. You know, my subscribers are still around about the same, I think. 2.6k. Make a list, and let's do what? A list of what? No, I want to do more on that Alicia Land one again, but, you know, where you've told me that, you know, reading the book out could cause copyright infringements, I still don't understand that, to be honest with you, because you know, if if people read books to their kids, you know, you get tutors reading books or teachers reading to tutors online, you know, when the school's like kind of like on lockdown. You get tutors reading books in school. But no, I can understand, like, you know, it's a possibility, but I'm going to like write to the guy. I've been looking for his like email address so I can write to him and get permission to read the book online, because I think that'd be, you know, a pretty good thing to do, really. Because a lot of people might not be able to afford to buy the book, for one thing, and two, it might even give him a boost of, like, you know, people might want to be able to buy the book and, you know, read it for themselves, because my reading sucks anyway. But no, I know people do want to stream with me, but I've had to turn them down because I don't want them. As I said earlier, I don't know if you was here earlier. You know, other people have asked me if I want to go onto their channel and stream with them, or they can come on and stream with them. But I don't want these fucking arseholes, you know, starting attacking them and their channel and causing shit. So I've said no to a lot of people at the moment. No, I will have people on here eventually, but you know, I know you said that, you know, I can come on yours, but I like to come on yours, but I'm a bit concerned in case like some of the fucking arseholes will come over and start causing shit on your side chat. I don't want it to happen. So if it does, I'm the one to blame then, aren't I? And I don't want to be held responsible for what happens on people's channels when I go on there. So I'll be honest with you, Dave. I sat and watched your channel the other night, and I appreciate you like saying, "Oh, come on to my channel, Steve." You know, I saw the link there. First, within like the first 3-4 minutes, I saw you like put the link, and I wanted to come on, but I thought, no, I won't go on. I won't go on because you know, I don't want it affecting your channel. And I saw like Nubsy on there and that Steve and that Eminem and a few other people on there. I thought, well, you know, you got people on there, so you know, you got people to talk to. Don't really want to be talking to a miserable cunt like me, you know, kind of thing, you know. So I just like watched a few. Well, I watched a bit of your channel, then I came off and watched the movie. And when the movie finished, I saw that you're still streaming, and you still had like 2 or 3 people on there. And I thought, nah, it's getting too late. And just as I thought, should I go on there? Well, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going. You know, good night. I thought, oh, too late, Steve. Well, that's what I mean, like. But even if they do start, you know, you just fucking have to ignore them. You have to ignore them. No, I want people on here, but a lot of people won't come on because they're probably more too afraid that they're going to be targeted and, like, you know, trolled and attacked and bullied. And I don't want that happening. I know you made the offer, I appreciate it, but, you know, as I said, like, you know, you had a good convo. You had like 5 or 6 people on there throughout the stream, and I just didn't want to go on there, you know, just kind of like flapping my lips and just talking shit, you know, kind of thing. Burger King foot lettuce. What are you fucking on about? The hell is this? Let's check his channel. Don't block him yet. Let's check his channel. Oh, there ain't no channel. What are you on about Burger King for? Did you know? Oh, it's been like 20 years that they're going to open that Wendy's restaurant back up in the UK soon. I didn't know we had Wendy's restaurant in here in the UK at any time. But yeah, apparently they're going to be opening up Wendy's. Wendy's restaurant. The old chain store Wendy's. Yeah, I can't see your YouTube channel anywhere. All I'm asking you, if you're going to be on it, be polite. No trolling. No slagging people off. And you'll be okay. You know, my moderators are going to be watching everyone closely. Any shit on here, you'll be kicked off. I've had some really weird smells in here over the last few nights. I had like cigarette smoke in here the other night. I thought it might have been them out in the hallway smoking. I've gone out there and the hallway didn't even smell of smoke. It smelled more in here than anywhere else. It felt like someone was actually sitting beside me or standing behind me, blowing smoke on me. Like to get the old air freshener out and like, you know, squirt the old violet air freshener in here for, you know, a couple of minutes, trying to get this stink away. I just sprayed it outside in the hallway and it suddenly went as quick as it came, you know, kind of thing. But it's, you know, it smelt in there for about 3 or 4 minutes of really bad, heavy cigarette smoke. So after spraying it, you know, it kind of did kind of like disappear. But 2 hours later, it happened again. And I thought, like, are they out there fucking smoking? So I went out there and there was no one in the hallway. And again, no smoke smell in the hallway. It was in here. So, you know, I sprayed it on it and I went, anyone in here, you know, any spirits in here smoking, you know, I don't want smoking in here, bugger off. That's what I said, kind of. And I sprayed it in here again a second time and it never came back. But the next night, just so I went to go to bed, just so I went to lie in the bed, I had this great big aroma of like flower smell. It was like, you know those bunch of, you know, those bouquets you get with different flowers. That's what it smelled like. I thought, oh, well, I ain't going to get the, you know, the hairspray out because this smells quite nice actually. You know, just lay there. And, you know, it only lasted about probably 2 minutes. Then it just kind of like disappeared. So, oh, it comes with the fucking trolls, but never mind. Actually, hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me read that. Sexy washy machine. I've only had one panic attack in my life. I was 17, and in the night I could feel something watching me while I tried to sleep. And when I felt something cold touch my back, I felt, oh well, went inside. Well, that's not kind of like negative trolling, is it? Really? What's the rest of it? I could hardly breathe, and all my words were all mixed up. I've had that actually. It's actually sleep paralysis in one way. You know, you kind of lay there, and you know you're either trying to fall asleep or you are actually asleep. Because this is what happened to me after my dad died. I was laying in bed one night, all tucked up and nice and warm, and all of a sudden I felt like something kind of disturbed me at my sleep. And as I opened my eyes, I was really, it felt like I was laying on a block of ice. I was really freezing cold. I couldn't move. I couldn't move my hands, legs, or anything, And it fucking scared the shit out of me. And the only way it stopped was for me to say, please stop, please stop, please stop, 3 times in my, in my own mind. And suddenly it stopped. That is a weird fucking sensation to have. Hello, Simon. How's it going? I'm not saying it's not real, Dave, but I do say that it's kind of like the numbers don't tally up. It's what's that word I'm trying to think of? It's like overreacting the numbers. The numbers do not tally up. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm not saying COVID isn't there. We all know, we all get viruses and colds and flus every year. Different strains, different strengths. So yeah, I know that there's possibly like the virus out there, but I don't believe all these hundreds and thousands of people would die from it. No way, no way. Now I got a message on my phone the other day, saying that I can go online and book an appointment for the COVID vaccine, which I'm not doing. I'm not doing it. I don't need to. I've not had the virus. If I get it, then yeah, I'll go. But I'm not going to take it now because someone else could be using it. So I'm thinking of like another person who may have the COVID can use the vaccine, a lot quicker than that I would need it. Hell, man, if I'm going to fucking die, I'm going to die, aren't I? Fuck it. We all die from something, either natural causes, illness. We might get fucking else that might cause us to fucking die. So people can't say, "Oh, you're being selfish." I'm not, because I'm, I lock myself. Well, I don't lock myself in, but I'm indoors most of the time. I only go out once a week, maybe twice if I forgot to get something when I'm out shopping. So I'm in, at least 5 days a week. I always take my mask, cover my face and my nose up, which I don't have to do actually. I don't have to do that because I'm asthmatic. And although they say, like, when it first came out, people with asthma, it's more kind of like going to be getting it. Then within a few weeks later, they're saying, well, people with asthma ain't going to be, too dangerous with it. So, like, it's just so much fucking bullshit, And, like, old fucking Johnson is trying to do a race with other countries to get, the public to have the vaccines sooner than quicker. Like, it's just like a race war in one fucking way. And I think it's just fucking bullshit. Well, if I've got to have it, then best they bring it round, because I ain't going to go out. there's more chance of me getting the virus by going out and getting the vaccine than them actually bringing the vaccine round to me. You know what pisses me off though, right? This is what pisses me off. As we're gonna, as you're bringing this up, right, yeah, which I don't really like talking about, but I do think, this pandemic is a farce. It's one thing after another with the government, kind of thing. Lockdown after lockdown after lockdown, vaccines going to be made by the so-and-so end of the month, or going to be next month, or, it's going to take another 3 months. All this different kind of medication is supposed to help you battle the fact, the virus itself. There's medication that's already out there that's supposed to help to stop you getting the virus, but you still might need a vaccine, because what the medication says that it's going to help you to stop it may not stop it. So it don't make sense, all right? People who've been in hospital and recorded hospital wards and said, well, where's all these so-called hundreds of people that's supposed to have, the COVID? There was a couple on the news media about a month or so ago, yeah. She actually did a video and it went viral. And she got arrested for that and had to pay a fine, because she went in the wards and recorded. And the hospital administrator said, well, we did have those people in there, just that those in a different ward. But she walked around all the hospital, didn't find anything. So where were they? In a fucking basement or something? The government is telling the hospitals what to do, because if they don't do it, they're not going to get what they need. It's like with the normal cold flu. Every year, right, I keep getting messages. Oh, come and get your jab for your flu, for the flu that's going out. I never had to take it, right? I never went and got it, apart from one time. So every time I didn't take it, I was perfectly okay. Never had the cold or flu or anything, yeah? And if I did, it wouldn't last more than a week. The time I went to the doctors and had that injection, I was ill for fucking 6 weeks. If I hadn't taken it, I wouldn't have been sick, I don't think. But I'm thinking that the government is trying to make the NHS and, other private sectors to do what the government's telling them to do. And if they don't do it, then they don't get, the supplies that hospitals and other private individuals need. Well, you do what we tell you to do, or we're going to stop your £250 million, income that we give you every year. It's just bollocks. No, how can it be, right, that 1 minute it's all quietening down. It's all quietening down. The numbers are dropping, and suddenly, all of a sudden, there's a new strain out. Another 100,000 people have died or have been affected by the new strain. 2 weeks later, it's dropped again. Even a normal fucking cold flu doesn't drop that quickly. If you've got a cold, you can suffer with a cold or a flu for weeks. But, with this new strain, hundreds of thousands of people have had it. So many people died over it. And suddenly, it's practically down to zero again. And that's like 3 times that's happened. It's propaganda bullshit. I'm not clicking on the link, and I'm not going to make myself an appointment to go and get the vaccine. How long has it been out now? How long has it first started? April, no, January, February, March. March last year when I think. I think it was March last year when the pandemic started. So that's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's like nearly a year, something like that. And it hasn't got no better. It's still the same old farce that they keep bringing out on TV, on media, all the time. No, each country was trying to fucking like do how can I put it? Each country was trying to say, well, we got the vaccine, but they weren't willing to share the vaccine with other countries. But with the PPE, you look at the PPE that we had, and it's supposed to go into NHS, but the government sent out hundreds and thousands of PPE to get different countries, and a lot of NHS never received them. Yeah, you're right, they fucking do control you. How many people in the government have got it? Johnson's, that's another thing I can't stand, right? Yeah? The government get away with fucking blue murder. How many times has Johnson been caught out by leaving his home and going to different parts of the country? Last one I heard was that he went to Scotland and people reported him, but the police didn't give a shit about it because they reckon, well, he's going for a special meeting. But people in the parliament said that he wasn't required. He went on his own back. You know, can you see the president getting arrested and thrown in prison? Like, fuck, no. No way. No. That female, when it first started off, she got caught out by going 200 miles to see family, I think it was. She was in government, she got caught out. And, like, you know, the public fucking went crazy over it. And she decided to resign. That was the best thing for her to do, resign. But, you know, she'll be back in the government soon. I'll guarantee it. Can't think what her name was. But, yeah. Then there's another guy in the government that went out when he was supposed to be on lockdown. But he never got done for it, did he? No. I never got caught. I never got put in prison. But how many people did get fucking like sent to jail because they broke lockdown procedures or they went out to have a little walk on the coastline or walked in the park? The other one was like when we had the snow, a lot of people went snowbobbing, didn't they? And like a lot of people got fucking nicked for that. My sister works on the NHS. She's a care worker. She never got any PPI. I asked her. I said to her on Facebook one day when when they said that they was getting all the PPI and everything sorted out, yeah, I said to my sister, did you get any of that PPI? You know, did your workplace get it? She goes, nope. We had to buy our own shit. Can you speak English if you're staying here, please, Barak? Because we can't understand what you're saying otherwise. I think I've just seen your YouTube channel, actually. Yeah, you got like a skull on there. You only got one video. Please Stand By Me, I think it is. Fallout Shelter. We have to keep an eye on your new people's accounts in case you're trolls. Berkey. Funny that is. Oh. Yeah, I think we're going to have trolls on here. I know if someone does work in the medical centre, I won't say who on here. Right, with your Turkish, I appreciate if you'd speak English, please. Because you could be saying things in Turkish which could be mean and nasty. We don't want mean and nastiness on here. Had too much on this fucking channel, thank you very much. So as long as you speak English, you can stay. If you don't speak English, then you'll have to go. Or you can just sit and watch. I'm always leaving my coffee cold. I don't know why. Should be drinking it when it's nice and warm. I'm always leaving it on the side and forget about it and drinking it later when it's all fucking cold. Hey, I like anyone. I ain't worried about. I don't care if you're fucking green polka dotted alien. You're welcome on here. So as long as you're like, you know, polite to people, I like anyone. But yeah, like, I think this is well overrated, what's going on with this pandemic at the moment. How many times have shops, pubs, restaurants been closed down, making them lose money, make them get rid of staff, making people unemployed. This is this is the worst recession from, like, you know, whenever the last one was, which was about, well, I don't know, about 100 years ago or something, maybe, something, I don't know. It was worse than the last one, apparently. Some of my more recent clients have been staff working on COVID wards. Funny, they never needed treatment pre-2020, even during the flu season. Sounds a bit strange, that does, Dave. Mm-hmm. Trump He's an idiot. He's just, well, he's just like Boris. They're both fucking idiots. They've both put their countries in poverty. They're both as bad as each other. I think we need to get fucking Boris Johnson out of government and get someone new in. Someone who knows what they're doing, because like Boris has screwed up a few times, just like fucking Trump has. I know, like, you know, when you're working in the government, it's like a very hard job to do, and like you are going to screw up a couple of times, but he screwed up too many times. Too many times. And he's still there. I'm not eating nothing yet. I think I've got chicken. What is it called? Chicken katika. Chicken katika. Chicken katika. Microwave dinner, I think, for tonight. I had a kebab yesterday. I treated myself to a kebab yesterday. And as I was eating it, I got a phone call. And this person was on the phone for an hour, made my dinner get cold, and I had to go and put it in the microwave and leave it in there. But I did eat the rest of it later. Yeah, anyway, I need to see what I've got in the freezer. Take this cold coffee out as well. Yeah, chicken katika. Chicken katika. Microwave meal for dinner. I've got some ham and cheese, but I've got no bread. So I do need to go out and do some shopping tomorrow. Tikka masala. Well, it's similar to that one. Cat came in here last night, stood in the door, and she yacked up. And I tell you, it was fucking horrible clean, that yak. That puke, she puked up. All watery in. Oh, God. Made me want to vomit myself, actually. Got to clean her dirt box out tomorrow. Because she's not crapping in it. She's only in there peeing in it, but she won't crap in it. Don't know why. There's actually been a few movies regarding the coronavirus. There's a Chinese one, which they did in 2015, I think it was. And they said, like, you know, someone caught a pandemic, and they said it's coronavirus, and, you know, hundreds of thousands of people are going to die from it and that kind of thing. So there was that one. Then there's a movie called Pandemic, which was based on, like, corona as well. No more radios, no more ghost boxes. I've not bought any on Amazon. Not Amazon. I've not bought any radios on eBay to try and hack them. because I still got my other ones, which I've not even fucking sold. Sold one to Michael, and that was it. I think you had one. I can't remember. I've still got like 4 radios I need to get rid of, which are the Robert ones. Didn't find any at the car boot fair. None at the car boot fair at all. The old analog ones, the turn ones, yeah, plenty of those, but no digital ones I could try. Can't find any at the at charity shops. Oh, I don't know. I've got a load of different cameras. They're mostly all digital ones. You have to go back on my channel and watch my paranormal equipment. It's mostly on there, but when I was doing the car booties, I was picking up cameras for about 3, 4, 5 quid each. I've got like a couple of box ones, Coolpix L2. Got another one up there, which is an Olympus, completely boxed and everything. Good little cameras. Some of them I was paying like 10, 15 quid for because those are completely boxed. The ones which were loose, I was getting, anything from 3 to 5 quid each. Some guy had so many of them, he goes, take what you want and I'll give you a deal. I said, how much are you asking each of them? He goes, I want about 5, 6 quid each. He goes, but you take like half a dozen or so, I'll give you a deal on them. So I looked through them all, and a lot of them didn't have no batteries, or they was too badly scratched up. I pulled out 5, and he originally wanted like 30 quid for them. But he let me have them for 20. Some of those ones were like, say like battery operated, like the AA or AAA battery ones. A couple had working batteries, like, the proper batteries. The little square black ones, which was inside, and those charged up, but he couldn't find the chargers for them. So the amount I bought at the car booty, I must have picked up about 15, 20 cameras in total. And I still got the box ones. Picked up 2 camera digital printers, which I've still got. But Dave got one as a competition prize, I think it was. I was going to try to convert them into like full spectrum, but last couple I'd done, I screwed up, so I ain't going to bother. So, the amount of cameras I've got, I'll probably give to my nephews if they want one each. Daughter, she wants one. My sisters, if they want one. I'm going to need to buy some chargers for a couple, and I'm going to have to buy chargers and batteries for a couple as well. I did buy the stuff to build another ghost box myself, actually, but I didn't get around to doing it. I thought I still got all the parts and everything for it, but can't remember what I've done with the echo chamber. So I was going to put an echo chamber in one, but I've gone and mixed them all up and misplaced a lot of the stuff that I got, which I was going to build the other ghost box for. One day, when I'm feeling better with myself and not as much lazy and I've got the strength, the energy, I'll probably start looking through these cupboards behind me and see if I can find the stuff and see if I can get back doing a couple of builds. I need to build some more DC boxes actually with the big LEDs, because the other ones I've got completely broke. No, I've got rid of the PSP 7. I've got the PSP 11 still, but the PSP 7, another guy, paranormal guy, asked if I had one. And I said, yeah, I've got one. Because you said it, I said, yeah, I'll get rid of it. And then my one was one of the first original PSP 7s that came out. So he had that off me. And the money I got out of that, I bought some more radios off eBay and converted them into ghost boxes. And I still got them bloody things. Oh, I catch that with you. I've done that a couple of times, Ulrich. Run a couple of ghost boxes at the same time. I think I'm the only person who's ever done a dual connect session on an iStream. And I had, the Xbox, I had two Xboxes and the Xbox One. And I actually did run two Xbox 360s at one time. Because all you got to do is open the application up twice and pick up the camera, each camera separately. So I've done that. Then I turned one off and I had the Xbox 360 and Xbox One side by side. So I'm the only one who's ever done that, I think, at the moment. I'm not seeing anyone else do a dual box one. And I've still got my multi-box, which I've still yet to complete. The batteries are flat in here, but I was supposed to bring the batteries out because all the batteries are stuck inside at the moment. And it's got the ghost box in, it's got the DC box, it's got the SAF box, it's got a static detector, it's got the ion detector and a touchpad on there, flashlight, ghost box. And I've not been able to, you can see that's still working. But the sound's weak because the batteries are flat. And with this one, I ain't got no volume control for the ghost box. It did just work just then, but it's gone off again. So this needs to be updated and bring the batteries out from inside and get the battery light stuck on the back. I didn't mess around with this for ages, actually. I had a request that I had someone else wanted one of these, but I said, no, I ain't going to bother. So, well, can I have that one? I said, it's not complete, it's not finished with yet. And I doubt I'll sell that one either. Probably keep it myself. I've got like the Coop boxes and my crystal box that Steve Cooper helped me to build. But, I really wanted to build another one with an echo chamber, and I bought all the parts and everything. Steve Cooper told me what bits I need. I bought them all bit by bit. I found them in the drawer. Some of the bits had come out of the bags and got mixed up. the capacitors and the diodes and resistors and all that got mixed up with other ones. And for me to read the actual diagram and components, it's a little bit hard for me to understand, kind of thing. So I don't think I'm going to be able to build it. I might have to buy all the stuff again. But Steve Cooper's moved, I think, to a different location, so he won't be able to come down and help me out to build it again. And I'd rather try to build it myself, actually, but I just don't have the knowledge or brain power or the strength to think on how to build them at the moment. I don't know, because so my DVR cameras ain't working. I've got, at the moment, if I turn this light off, one of the bedroom lights will screw up. It only works during the daytime, the brighter time of the day, and when I've got light on. When I turn it off, it shuts down. I did start looking for some power cables. I've got the power cable, so I'm thinking maybe it's just not enough power's going through some of the cameras for some reason. And why that's done that, I don't know, because they was working okay a few months back. It's only last few months, 2 or 3 months, it's started packing up on me. But I just can't be bothered to keep digging stuff out and looking for stuff, because I'm making more mess all the time when I'm trying to find stuff. I think I need to find 2 power adapters and change the power adapter onto the one which is plugged into the DVR onto one of those, and then take 4 off the 8 one, because I've got these ones which has got 8 power cables connected to the one. So I need to take 4 off and put them onto this one. So what I'm trying to say is split the power, lower the power level from one cable and split it, take it off and put it on another power cable. And I just can't be asked to do it. And I think what's happening is that because I've got all the cables going across the doorway, every time I shut the door, it's kind of stretching the cable and it's fraying the cable. The amount of times I've had to replace those cables over the last 4 or 5 years, probably about a dozen times, kind of thing. So what I want to do is that I'm not going to repair this. No, if I can get 4 cameras working on it perfectly, then I might just stick to 4 cameras, and that'd be 1 in the living room, 1 in the hallway, 1 in the kitchen, and 1 in here. But I don't really want to be doing that. I really want the 8 cameras. So I've got the money to buy a new computer if I need one, but I'm not even going to worry about the computer. I'm thinking about buying a Wi-Fi version of the DVR. So there's no cables being coming from in here, going all the way into the living room, all the way out onto the balcony and stuff like that. I will need 1 cable though, external cable. How I'm going to do that, I don't know, because I don't know how I'm going to do it for the balcony one. So I'm going to need the power cable coming down through the door, so I'm going to need an extension cable to plug the power in. Then I've got to work out how to actually get all the Wi-Fi cameras working on the Wi-Fi box. Then I've got to try to find a way of getting that, once it's up and running, how to find a way of actually getting all the cameras up onto the PC screen so I can live stream them. So I was going to do what Rose is doing. I was going to do some overnight dole sessions, while I'm sleeping over dole over here, but it's just too dark in the room, I need to turn on the little lamp so you can see what's happening. But I just can't afford to do that now, because my electric bill is so fucking high at the moment because of the cold weather. I'm putting more money on my electric than I normally do, just to keep the bloody one room warm. But as soon as the weather gets better and it's not as cold, then I'll probably start doing some dole sessions. And if I have bought myself a Wi-Fi setup, a Wi-Fi DVR setup later on, I'll be doing that overnight as well. But I can't get that DVR in with the cameras I have got working on this still here. I cannot get that set up on the PC. I tried about half a dozen different applications and not one of them will connect my DVR setup to my PC. Not one of them. So, oh, shit. I'm not something to scratch my fucking leg then. Hello, Private. Private was on my other channel earlier watching me play Miss Survive. Miss Survival. I had another little going on that today. Didn't do much. Just went around shooting the bandits, getting some loot. Cutting down the old corn to make some more chicken feed for my 2 chickens. What else did I do? I just went around scrapping for components and scrap metal. Made a sledgehammer. So I didn't do too much. I was going to go down there onto the mine in the game and mine some resources like the old sulfur and saltpeter, but I didn't even bother doing that. I will do that. I will do that at some time. Just I've got to wait for the warmer weather. Make sure that no fucking lockdown still. That's one thing I'm going to be doing when I go down there. This is the plan for the coming warmer weather. I'm going to be going out and doing some cemetery work. I was going to do it last year, but all the shit went down for that. This shit's been going on for over 2 years. It dragged my channel down, dragged me through the dirt. Felt like I was being flushed down the shitter, actually, to be honest with you. You know exactly what went on over the last couple of years. You know how it's like affecting my channel. So that's why I don't do nothing now. But I will be doing some stuff. Like I say, in the new year, I want to get out. I'm going to do some nature walks, take my ghost box, K2 meter, DC box, camcorder, do some stuff when I'm out on the nature walk. And I'll probably put that on this channel and on my outdoor adventure one. When I do the ghost, when I'm doing like a little ghost hunt or paranormal, EVP recording or something, I'll do that separately and put that on here. So I don't really want it on my outdoor adventure one. But I might even put the full outdoor adventure one where I'm actually out walking around, and the bit where I do my ghost hunt and what I do after. The whole video content will be on here, but the ghost hunt bit won't be on my paranormal. The ghost hunt bit won't be on my outdoor adventure one. When I go bushcrafting, I'll be doing some ghost hunts up there because there's quite a bit of woodland up there. There's quite a lot of acreage which I've never really recorded. So I want to go and investigate around there. I will take my metal detector up with me and do some metal detecting and video that. Then I'll have a break, have a coffee break, make my little fire like I've done in the past, make a cup of coffee, have half hour, 3/4 hour break, get back up, do some more metal detecting. But some of those days I'll do that. I'll probably do like a little ghost hunt as well, but some days I won't do a ghost hunt. I'll just be concentrating on metal detecting and bushcrafting. But the days I don't feel like doing metal detecting, then that'd be the days I'll go up to the bushcraft You know, first thing I'd normally do up there is put the fire on, make myself a cup of coffee, just chill out, do a few little chores at the camp, that base camp, and then I'll make sure I put the fire out, and then I'll just go and have a walk around. Now, there's woodlands there, there's like farmland there, there's rough land there as well. So I'll probably do some ghost hunts around there time to time. I'm definitely going to do Mitcham Common again soon, because like there was another death there not long ago. I think I actually read it out on this stream where some guy, someone actually saw someone on fire, and the police were called, and someone was murdered over there and was set on fire, so they could try to, like, you know, get rid of the body by lighting it on fire. And that was in the papers. So I've got an idea of roughly where it was. So I want to go and see how I can do like a little investigation over there. But I don't know exactly where it was. You know, I know it's at Commonside Road, and that's where a lot of people have been, you know, killed over there or taken their own life over there. I think this one was an actual murder. It wasn't like all the other bodies that have been found on Mitcham Common. Mitcham Common is mostly known as like suicides, but this last one, they class as it was a murder, and then someone tried to cover it up by setting the body on fire. So that's the first murder that's been like recorded. So I want to go and try to investigate that. But I will have to try and like look up on social media to find out, you know, what the guy's name is and see if I can, like, you know, communicate with him if I can find where it was. I'll probably go over to Wimbledon Common during the daytime as well and do some little like ghost hunts over there. Maybe Putney Common as well, Putney Woods. Might go over there as well. Streatham Common. I'd like to do Clapham Common, but there's just too many people over there. Night time, you still get a lot of people over there, so, you know, get drunks and drug abusers and, you know, prostitutes and gays and stuff like that over there, so I won't be able to do one over there. But some of the commons I'll probably do some stuff. I want to try to meet up with what's the name? Jamie Boy. I've only ever met up with him. That's an accident. Plan to go and meet up with him one day, and suddenly we bump into each other accidentally. So I want to go and meet up with Jamie Boy and see if he can take me to a couple of locations. And I'll take like a ghost box and EVP recorder or something with me as well. Not far from where my bushcraft is, there is like a big place. It's more open field, but there's a lot of woodland there as well. And it's got like places of interest. I want to go there and do one there as well. But I'll probably, as I say, do some cemeteries, some of the old cemeteries like I used to do. Get on the old bus and jump on a tram and go up to that one up there. Probably do the cemetery down at Tooting. Do that one. There is another one that I've done, but I can't remember where it is. It's not far from me, actually. It's no more than 5 miles away, but I just can't remember the bloody name of the cemetery. But I caught some crazy, like, images in an old building. And, like, you know, you see the windows. It's got, like, the pane glass, you know, in there, and the wooden bits or the metal bits around the glass is, like, painted a bluey green. And I've got some crazy, like, images in that. So I want to try to find that and do that one again. But I need to buy a load of like crucifixes. So every time I used to do cemeteries, I used to leave a load of crucifixes around. It's like a token of respect, kind of thing. And there's like a thank you kind of gift. Oh, you can get like about 20 little mini crucifixes for about £5, I think. Less than that on eBay if you go directly, to China. Well, not directly to China, but, through a Chinese eBayer. No, there is a few big cemeteries around. The only place I wouldn't really want to go up to again, and I've only been there, is one up London. I can never remember what it's bloody called. Highgate. I'll never go back up there again because I feel like I was followed by something negative from there. Because after I went there, things really did kick up. So I don't really want to be going to Highgate again, although it's a nice, place to visit. And I went on the actual tour thing, which cost, I think, about £6, I think it was. But I don't think I'd want to go up there again. The one at Putney, that's a big one. That's got a lot of old headstones there. I'm planning to go down to Kent, see my sister, get my nephews to come and go and do some ghost hunting at Jordan's Wood again and Bexley Hospital possibly. Don't know if Aaron will go, but Simon and Warren said they'd come with me. Thing is, I've got to just carry all the shit down with me. I'll take like 3 cameras down there, 3 camcorders, 3 K2 meters, a couple of DC boxes, a couple of ghost boxes, torches, because I ain't got it. I've got all the stuff apart from what Aaron's got, and he won't give it to anyone. Don't any of you still got it, actually? Yeah, Coiling Cemetery, I might do that as well. Maybe sometime. I did a daytime one there at one time, but someone was actually being buried, and I didn't want to disrespect them, so I kind of like turned off the camera and went to a different part of it. Took Simon James there one night, went over there, and we heard something in the bushes. So Simon went to check it, and something jumped out at him. He shit the fucking bricks, he did. I tell you, I thought, what about the tie? Shit the pants. So he goes, oh, like fucking funny, Steve. Something big came out that fucking bush thing. So maybe it was a fox, or maybe like a squirrel or a rabbit. Goes, no. It wasn't big as a fox, and it wasn't small as a rabbit. Whatever it was fucking like slightly bigger than a cat and dark, and I think he said it had red eyes. So we kind of like left the area rather quick because we just did not know what we was actually dealing with. That's actually on the YouTube still somewhere. But I miss sort of like Simon coming down. Cost him a bit of money to come down and do investigations. Get up early, go around the old cafe, have a old breakfast meal, egg, bacon, sausage, chips, beans, mushrooms, slice of bread or toast, coffee or tea. I bought the breakfasts, and when we came back at night time, we bought rang up the old takeaway and have a meal delivered. Done a few little reviews or previews of what we was going to do and what we had done. But we done the 2 cemeteries around. We actually done the actual one Jewish one because that was open. but it's all locked up now. They've got like this board, which originally, if you went beside the house where the iron gates were, you was able to get in there during the night time. But now they've actually blocked all that off, so people can't get in there during the night time. So the only time you get in there is during the daytime. And I've done a couple of like little investigations now. He has actually invited me up there, but it's just the cost. It cost me about 120 quid to get up there and back. On the old railway. Even with coach, it still cost me about 100 quid on a coach. It's not cheap here. Yeah, I know a few people who's done that, Angela. I won't mention his name, but yeah. Every time a celebrity dies, this particular person starts doing ghost boxes, acting God, seeing if he can communicate with them, see if they want crossing over. Yeah, the new ghost box on eBay. I think it was going over like someone had bid up to well in the thousands, 15, 20,000. Fucking ridiculous price, man. Don't know if he sold it or not. I think he did. Because I remember, I think I did a screen share on it on one of my channels, one of the videos I've done on here. And I said, what person in right mind would buy that off him unless they've got plenty of money to burn? It's like the Golden Light Spirit Communication Box or something. Golden Portal Light Spirit Box. Oh, I don't know what it's fucking called. Yeah, I will do stuff, but I won't be able to do it live. It'll be, videoed and then uploaded. It'll be going back from like, the beginning kind of thing when I first started out doing like cemeteries and ghost boxes and, little ghost hunts. No, I will try to do like a live stream if I can. If, my phone's got, decent enough signal. But if it hasn't, then I won't be able to do any live streams. All right, I'm going to go. So can I say to eat? I'm hungry. That's going to take 10 minutes to cook. My stomach's rumbling. So yeah, I'll probably be back on later on in the week, maybe. Don't know what time or day, but yeah, cheers coming on anyway, and I'm off. So I'll probably be on again later in the week. Probably do another gaming video. What was it today? Monday, isn't it? Or Tuesday. So I'll probably do another gaming one tomorrow or Thursday. But on here, could be towards the end of the week, Friday, Saturday maybe. So, got me on notifications, just keep an eye out. Come on if you want to come on and have a chat. In a side chat. And I'll see you later. Alright. Have a good night to everyone. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, then shame on you. Catch you later. Night.